Good morning, welcome to Vlogmas day 3. Last night did not end so well. My team was up until the last 3 minutes and they let that other team just inch back. And we ended up losing by 3. I don't know. When we're up against the good teams, this year we're just not doing it. So I'm very frustrated right now. And then I dreamt about Giving Tuesday all night. I just dreamt that we're this many dollars away, and like it gets lower and lower. We're $600 away, we're $400 away, we're da, da, da. And then throughout this whole dream, it's also being narrated by Paul McCartney and George Harrison. That was a weird dream. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, I am drinking my coffee in this cute little mug that I happen to notice that Kalisha has the same mug. So last night I got to watch her first Vlogmas of the year. She hasn't been on YouTube in a while, so I am so glad you're back, Kalisha. I've missed your face. And apparently we're mug twins. This is a Joanne purchase. R.I.P. Joanne's. Anyway, my coffee is from coffee that we bought in St. Thomas when we were on our cruise last fall. The peppermint bark is not my favorite. I prefer peppermint mocha if I'm gonna do a peppermint coffee creamer. But anyway, our final total for Giving Tuesday, $57,389.25. Now, those odd little numbers at the end are basically because of credit card transactions. Those fees, like Ryan put a post, because we made a Giving Tuesday donation to another nonprofit. Anyway, he was like, I'm not paying these transaction fees, blah blah blah. So he posted on Facebook his little rant about transaction fees. But anyway, so he's mailing a check, which it's like, well, then it won't be for Giving Tuesday, really. I mean, it's part of the Giving Tuesday appeal. But anyway. So right now, I'm trying to figure out why I can't get this Excel spreadsheet to open so I can do part of my job. Because all these online donations that are part of this thermometer, I now have to enter into our database. So it's a lot. And so now I've got a podcast going. It's one of my new favorites. It's called The Sports Gossip Show. And it's these two ladies. They talk about sports, which I love sports. But they talk about the gossip behind the scenes. So like, if somebody is breaking up with their girlfriend, or where did they get that jewelry? Because they were talking about one of the Los Angeles Dodgers for the Game 7 of the World Series, like when they won the World Series, had on this necklace, and they're like, it's usually a $2,000 necklace, and so yeah, it's fun. So yeah, so I'm gonna put that back on. My my day 1 and 2 of Vlogmas, they're uploading right now. Well, it's one video. So you should be seeing it soon. Although by the time you see this video, you probably have already seen days 1 and 2. Okay, back to work. So I finished eating lunch and I'm gonna wash the dishes that I created. And I just wanted to show you my view from the kitchen sink. Yep, we are snowing again. I don't have any words for this. Oh, you can see the, you can't really see it on the camera, but, the dryer's going. And just like that, it's dark. I just got done with therapy. I need to message my doctor because I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Let me just hold on a second. So hopefully. So basically, last therapy, as ambulance goes by. Last time I had therapy, we did an ADHD assessment, and I do have, according, like, I'm not clinically diagnosed yet, but I'll discuss that with my doctor tomorrow. Knock on wood. That she keeps the appointment, although I think she would have canceled by now, because that's what she's done all year, is cancel on me. Anyway, we won't go into that. So that's done. The next session is scheduled. Alright, that's everything. Oh, forgot I had a Vlogmas playing. Like, I had 15 minutes between work and therapy. So I pulled up a Vlogmas and knit for a while. I'll show you what I've been knitting on. So these are the, do I have a picture? The Sweet Scent of Summer by Debbie Ford. Socks. I had started them a while ago. Here they are so far. Ta-da! And then I realized I'm using the wrong size needle. So I had to rip them out, start over, and so that's how far I've gotten. I've got 9 rows of the cuff, because these are top down. But yeah, so Ryan is on his way home from therapy. We try to schedule it at the same time as each other. Although my next session, we'll have to figure that out. That'll be okay. That'll be fine. Just have to put it on the work schedule that I will be leaving early. Anyway, so yeah, so he's on his way home, or he should be leaving now, because his session usually lasts a little longer than mine. Anyway, you guys don't need to know all that. So he's on his way home. He'll be picking up dinner, so yeah, I'm hungry, so I'm ready for him to be home. I think I'm a bit too short better. It's been a while since I've done one from bed, a video, but basically tonight after dinner, both Ryan and I were just so cold, and so he was like, "Hey, do you want to go work out?" Like, when that, and I was like, "Absolutely, let's go work out so I can warm up." Because my goodness, and so that helped. I did the recline bike, and then I walked laps around the basketball courts. And then he shot around for a bit. Basketball, that's what I meant. So yeah. I just want to explain why Paul McCartney and George Harrison were in my dreams last night. So, on Disney Plus, they have this new thing. I just saw it. Well, it may have been up for a while, but I just saw it. It's called The Beatles Anthology. And so when I was in high school, my freshman year, I was in the marching band, and we did music of the Beatles. And that started my obsession with the Beatles. The next year, which would have been 1995, yes, I was a sophomore in high school in 1995, they came out with, it was the Beatles Anthology, and it was on one of the ABC, NBC, one of those, and I remember recording it on VHS, and I watched that I'm sure my parents hated or tired of the Beatles, but I was obsessed. And so this Beatles anthology is similar. There's more footage, though, I think, than what they showed in 1995. But there's a lot of clips that I recognize. And so, of course, it has old footage of John, and then most of the footage from George, Paul, and Ringo are from the 90s. So, George was still alive. But I think because they redone it, because now it says in memory of John and George. So yeah. So I've been watching that to episode 4. There's 9 episodes. They're each an hour long, almost an hour long. And so I think because I'd watched that just before I went to bed, yeah, that's why they featured so heavily in my dream. Yeah, crazy how your mind works sometimes. So yeah, that's the explanation. Anyway, I'm showered from working out. I didn't get that sweaty, but I still wanted to stay warm. So yeah, I'm gonna finish getting ready for bed, and then bed. So I will see you in the morning. Good morning, welcome to Vlogmas Day 4. I'm not looking forward to today. Today we have the Elam Board of Directors meeting and luncheon. Not that I'm worried about meeting it, like, the board is they're very nice people. I mean, they care about our kids and our adults. So, but people running it get a little crazy and a little scatterbrained, and it just drives me crazy. And I probably won't be able to eat lunch until after they're done, which will probably be about 1 o'clock. So I've got my coffee and my Jingle All the Way today. I've got some snacks in here. I'm just, but Kayla will be back today. I'll get to hear about her trip to Puerto Rico. She texted yesterday and she was just like, I made a mistake in coming home. Cause yeah. Oh, and that's another thing. Today is gonna be the coldest coldest day we've had so far. I don't think it's supposed to get even to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. So I don't know what that is in Celsius. I'll look it up. But I'm not looking forward to this at all. I have my sparkly raspberry colored sweater on. I've got dress pants on. I've got long underwear under my dress pants just to give me layers to keep me warm. I have hand knit socks on. Let me show you my socks. You may remember these. I knit these a couple years ago. Oh, there you go. You can see my cuddle duds. These are a Zauber ball wool socks. And so with that, I'm gonna put my boots on, put my coat on. I should grab my scarf. My Just Feel Cozy scarf. Yeah, that's the one I did. Today will be the perfect day to wear that. Hello again. I am home now. What a crazy day. And I'm getting ready to head back out into the polar vortex cold to go see the doctor. But I have dinner. I have lots and lots of dinner. A bag of penne. Doesn't that look appetizing? Yes, yes. Let me empty out the rest of this. I didn't use this, so I can go back in the drawer. This needs to be washed. Okay. So yeah, I have to be there a little bit early. Check in, all that fun stuff. Yeah, it was a day. With the board meeting, it's just busy. And of course, the one who's in charge of all the food and getting the meeting all situated and the agenda and all the charts and graphs and stuff, she's run around, which I get. I understand. I do that too. But I just prefer to do it beforehand and do it by myself. Like, me trying to think, like, what's the next step? Yeah. So anyway, and then one of the board members was like, I have questions about the advancement reports. Okay. So they were easy questions. I was like, yeah, I got this. My manager was like, I don't know what I'm going to say. And I was like, I'll answer questions. That's not a problem. And she's like, okay, I'll be here for moral support. And I'm like this lady, she's the sweetest thing. I'm not scared of her. I'm just, there's maybe some questions that I don't know. It's above my pay grade. So anyway. Yeah. I think I'm going to relax for a couple more minutes and then I'll have to head out. Ryan was already at the doctor, so we're just going to be 2 ships passing in the night on the same place, too. Same doctor. Doctor's appointment went fine. But as I was leaving, I hit a kid. Not a kid, like he was in his car, but I hit a young kid. My license plate fell off. I just had to run through the intersection to go get it because I didn't want to just leave my license plate there. So yeah, I'm a little shaken up right now. I'm very cold, obviously. So yeah, I'm gonna call Ryan and yeah, that's all. I'm gonna leave it at that. So I'm home, I'm warm, I'm fed. I got the flu shot, and while I was eating dinner, it's like, man, I feel achy. But part of me is like, it's probably just in my head. That's all it is. After talking with Ryan, he looked at the car. We just gotta figure out bolts to put the license plate back on. Of course, he's like, just looking in the garage, it didn't look too bad. Like, there's a scrape on the one side. I mean, yeah, it was very, very minor tap, but anyway. So, I've got a load of towels going in the washer. I have plans to do other things, but I just don't feel like it right now. So, I'm gonna watch some Vlogmases. That'll cheer me up. Watch Vlogmas and knit on my socks. I want to get through the cuff, at least through the cuff tonight. Maybe start on the pattern. Actually, no, I'll just work on those tonight, and I won't work on anything else. Because I do need to work on my Misty Copeland. Like, that's very important. So, I will catch up with you later. Okay, so, yarny stuff. I finished, well, I just realized how close I was. Anyway. Sorry. For my yarny stuff, I finished the cuff. I've done the first 3 rounds of the pattern. The first round was, I think I figured it out. We're good to go. So I was watching Vlogmases. I watched Hannah's, day 3. So it's December 3rd. So yesterday's vlog. And her little rant on female health. And I wanted to say that, like, I felt like my doctor was actually listening to me today, this evening. Like, I had sent some notes to her. She was like, I saw your notes. This is what I think. I have referrals for things to get blood work done. I have referrals for a psychiatrist. I have a referral for, well, it's my same gynecologist, but a referral to go see her again to figure out. But first, it's like, let's get the blood work and we'll go from there. Ryan is in the kitchen and he's kind of distracting me. So, just hearing him distracts me. And he's coming up the stairs now. So he's gonna take a shower. Anyway. So yeah, like that felt good to feel like I'm finally being listened to. You know? So, I think it helps that she's getting to that age where she's gonna start getting through these symptoms too, so that felt, yeah. So I think she was sympathetic. Anyway, so all that to say, I'm tired now. I'm gonna get ready for bed and then go to sleep. So I will see you all tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 5.